I don't blame Atiku because he was recruited. He didn't know that his boss signed the emergency rule in 2004. If he knew, if he was obedient and working along with his boss, who was President Olusegun Obasanjo, he would have known that the president has power to make regulations as for the governance of the emergency areas. So he was not in tune. He doesn't know. And like I said, what you don't know, don't comment about it. If Atiku has commented about custom now, I know he has worked in custom, he has experience, I can give it to him. But this is law. He doesn't know that 2004 emergency that was signed by his boss. Look at the man. Look at that system. 1999, he was in PDP. 2007, he ran under some Congress. 2011, he came back to PDP to run for a presidential district. He left. 2015, 14, he went to APC. He ran for the presidency. 2017, he came back to PDP, became the candidate in 2019, became the candidate in 2023. Now again, he had left for ADC to seek for president. Did they prescribe drug for presidency for him? Now, take Peter Obi. He said rascality. Who can be more rascal than Obi? Obi became a governor. He was governor for Anambra State for 8 years. He conducted local government election 2 months to when he was leaving office. 2 months, 8 years as governor. Does he have what it takes to comment about conduct of election that was properly done and backed up by law? When Obi was governor, Nigerians forget easily. Doctors were on strike for 13 good months. Hospitals were shut down. 13 good months. I wish that we are not aware of this. So what do you mean rascality? Who's more rascal? So you should not take the views of the, because you see, the anger is that they are looking for where they will get funding. And that's no longer available in Rivers State. They have no capacity or morals to even talk about it. A competent court of jurisdiction, Federal High Court, gave order, gave judgment, said, look, don't do this. Atiku was one of those who held the conduct of that election. Now, under the rule of the president and the emergency rule, he has said, go ahead and conduct local government election. What I thought we should be more preoccupied is, one, was election free and fair? If you ask me, I saw State Independent Electoral Commission chairman. Of course, you know, I don't even know most of them, but they call me. I'm from Sokoto, I'm from Ogun, I'm from this. We came to ask their report. They said in 30 days, in 1 month, you could do this. When somebody has done well, say the person has done well. If I have my way, I would recommend the chairman and members, the president should take them to the national level. It is very clear. It is very, very clear. Look at the conduct of the election. You have seen people are saying, for the first time in our history, no gunshot, no carrying of ballot boxes, no kidnapping of returning officers. And nobody wants to come out and commend security agencies and the reset. You're only saying illegal to you. The court has not pronounced it illegal.
You know, it is not shocking to us anymore that the riggers of elections are the ones who shout and cry foul the most. They rigged the election already. They've rigged the process of this local government election in Rivers State over the weekend. And now they're screaming, was the election done? Was it constitutional? No, but they're claiming it is constitutional, that the court has not declared it non-constitutional. They're claiming, is it free and fair? Yes, it is free and fair based on their analysis. There was no rigging, there was no ballot snatching, there was no kidnapping of returning officer. So the question is this, is the election constitutional? The answer is no. If you look at the section 7 or subsection 7, subsection 1 of the Nigerian Constitution 1999 as amended, it guarantees that only a duly elected officer or governor can conduct election in Nigeria, a local government election. If you remove the elected governor, you put peace in place, bring him back, and he will conduct the election. Because the Constitution does not recognize a caretaker committee in Nigeria. The Constitution does not recognize a sole administrator. So when a sole administrator conducts an election, it becomes null and void. Precedences have shown that. So whether or not Wike and Co screams, oh, is it free and fair? It doesn't make any difference. It calls Peter Obi a rascal. The question is, who is the rascal between Peter Obi and Wike? Nigerians know who the rascal is. Nigerians understand who the rascal is. The person who, when he was governor of Rivers State for 8 years, Wike, would not let anybody interfere. He fought his predecessors, he fought everybody, but he's come to become a menace to Rivers State. This same Wike is the one saying that Peter Obi is a rascal. Who is the rascal? Who was brought after his time between him and Peter Obi? Who has brought chaos into their state? Wike. For his own selfish gain, for his own selfish, I want what I want, the agreement that I had based on, allegations, allegedly, as they say, allegedly that this is what the plan was from beginning. If Fubara is not filling up and doing his own bit of the whole agreement, then there will be chaos in the state. And obviously, they always add under the point of, is it legal or not? So that's one part done. Now, I hope you've listened to what Wike said. He said that Nigerians should not listen to Peter Obi or Atiku because all they're looking for is funding for 2027 election. It lets you understand that all these seizures of state and state defections to the APC is geared towards 2027, how to rig the elections. And this local government election done in Rivers State is part of the grand scheme. So now they're saying Fubara will come back. Why? Fubara will come back because they've achieved their aim to put somebody in to make sure that they use that. No, Fubara will come back and be a lame duck governor. My hope is that it will challenge this illegal local government election at whatever cost. At least stand for something. Fubara needs to stand for something to show Nigerians and Rivers State people that he's a governor with, boldness. So they've achieved their aim. I asked this question in one of my previous videos. Wike said that in 2023, he was the one that bought nomination forms for the local government, for all the contestants, the House of Rep, State House of Rep members, and for Fubara. The question I ask is, where did he get the money from? That's an inducement already. EFCC has not probed Wike to say, Wike, where did you get the money from that you use in buying nomination form for all these people? That's why they're beholden to you. He says they do it. Wike, said it with his own mouth. So why is it that he's not been probed? If you use state funds to buy a nomination form for individuals, that's unconstitutional. That's a breach of the Constitution because now you've induced these people and they'll do what you want them to do. And that's exactly what is going on in Rivers State. So APC and Wike, they've had their ways now. Now look at it. Nigerians don't want APC, but APC still keeps winning all the elections. It tells you what is going on in Nigeria. We're sitting on a time bomb because everything is geared towards 2027 and everything is geared towards Bola Tinubu winning 2027. The person that has performed the least, the worst president we've had, has come to destroy our constitution, our democracy, and our system. I said this before. For the ambition of Bola Tinubu, he would destroy everything that we hold there for him to be president. He has done it already from 2023. It will continue to 2027 and beyond. Because this APC is a destruction to our system. Nigerians need to understand this. We cannot afford APC for another 4 years, come 2027. We cannot. All this rascality that Wike is displaying and projecting himself on Peter Obi, saying Nigerians should not listen. Nigerians should be saying, we're not listening to you, Peter and Wike. We're coming for you in 2027. Do all what you want to do. Fight for Bola Tinubu, and for the time you're going to use to defect to APC, we're waiting. But to say that Peter Obi is a rascal and you are not, well, looking at you and thinking, who displays rascality more? This is not you. What do you think? Do you agree with Wike's assessment? Do you think this local government election is constitutional? Do you agree with it? Does the constitution recognize a sole administrator or caretaker to look after a state in a place of crisis, and in a in a state where there was no crisis, they fermented one, or they created one rather? Put your comments in the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you get notified when I release new content. As always, God bless you. Catch you up in the next video. Bye bye for now.